5 ways to get what you want now. A great mind once said, "We are the architect of our own destinies, and everything we ever need for life is always within our reach." The prospect of getting what you want when you want is as easy as the awareness for the want itself. That is, you can as easily get what you want as you think of it. However, to habitually get what I want, there are 5 particular things I realize that I need to do. Here now are those 5 ways to get what you want now. 1. Identify what you want and develop a strong desire to get it. I first create a vivid mental image of my want, as if it is already in my possession. This helps me eliminate anything else relative to that one thing I desire. My confidence is built, and I know it can completely be mine. I conjure the having in my mind and see myself living in such a reality. I continue to meditate on it and to exercise my mental faculties around my rights of ownership. The idea here is to focus clearly on my want without negative thoughts in my head. The alternative is to journal about my want like this. I become very particular about what I want. Number 2, ask. Once I have precisely identified my want, and as I continue to build a strong desire within myself, I ask or simply mutter it out. Ask? Ask who? Now, different theories will suggest different whos. While others suggest to ask some power greater than self, like a higher self, the universe, a higher up, etc., to create it or to make it happen, I say it out loud to God, and it has worked impressively for me. The asking should always be specific as the desiring part. It may sound apparent, but it is shocking the number of people who just expect to get exactly what they want, minus being vivid as to what it is, and oftentimes without even asking at all. The consequence is an unending wait, which oftentimes will culminate into frustration and a basic lack of faith. An example is when I wanted a pay raise. I did not just expect my employers to read or guess my mind. I figured out precisely how much it was that I wanted, and asked for it plainly and positively. I did not juggle with words. My expression was specific and concise, without any obscurity, uncertainty, or waving to and from in my mind. The end to my story is all smiles. Number 3, have faith that you will get what you asked for. Next, I start believing what I have asked for. I work on my faith and release myself from doubt and any lack of confidence. My belief is always as strong as my desire. I make sure I do not apologize in the pretext of being polite or being humble. I don't want to appear to lack confidence to my superiors, for example, or to give out negative energies for my desire. In my mind, I continue to ruminate about having and see myself as already owning. Additionally, I make myself useful and invaluable. As part of my faith process, I become remarkably productive. I work hard, always finding an excuse not to settle for anything less than excellence. I work at becoming the very best and becoming a model of what I asked for. I endeavor to make a mark, doing whatever it takes to make my presence around the desire permanent. Number 4, show gratitude. The issue of a grateful heart and mind can never be overemphasized as we look at how to get what you want now. Apart from being a hallmark or good mannerism, showing gratitude is proven fundamental to getting what we want. To express gratitude, I allow my mind and heart to be filled with joy and appreciative, irrespective of my status quo. Thankful for every primary thing in life, like my family, friends, work, and so on. I then move to showing gratitude for the very thing I want even before it becomes tangible. Now, to appreciate this further, I deliberately chose to share with others as I receive what I desire and everything else I can do to express my gratitude. It is not always easy to be grateful, but the one thing I always do is show persistence in being thankful. I choose not to give up being thankful just because I got what I wanted. The mind and heart of thanksgiving should be in season and out of season. Complaining is a killer. Even when things seem to be working against my want, I always keep at it, persistently believing and expressing my gratitude, never complaining. Number 5, act it out and live it. There is always something I need to do, an action in tandem with my desire. Most times a corresponding action had been the missing feature to the realization of my wants. Today, I know I always have to do something to make it work and cause it to happen. I believe in the dignity of work because nothing just happens. Hard work equals results. Results equal success, period. To effectively identify the right action for what I want, I often design a strategic to-do list to obtain my desire. A few years ago, I wanted to get a pay raise. I focused on how to do my work with excellence, intelligently applying the above 4 keys, and in no time I started channeling and getting what I wanted. All in all, the chairman of Chrysler and former president of Ford said, "You've got to say, I think that if I keep working at this and want it badly enough, I can have it." It's called perseverance. These 5 ways to get what you want now must be applied habitually. They have made sure that I am no longer oblivious and have helped me get only the best outcomes for my desires. Remember, the clearer and more precise the desire, the greater the probability of having it. Until next time, your friend Felipe.